Point value is a double. Top 6 answers on the board. We asked 100 men, name something you have more of than Steve Harvey.
Gas.
I hope so. Gas.
Money, Steve.
Hey. You better know. Hey,
Hey, Steve.
I got to come to your church.
Hey.
They got more money. Lance.
Hair.
Hair. Blonde hair. Pass the play.
We want to play.
All right. All right, man, let's go. We ask 100 million. Name something you have more of than Steve Harvey.
I'm so sorry, Steve. Charm.
Charm. Humor. More personality than me. Him. All right, let's go, Jared. Name something you have more of than Steve Harvey.
You know, from the size of family I come from, kids.
Yeah, I hope you got more kids. We asked 100 million. Name something you have more of than Steve Harvey.
I would have to say bills, Steve.
Oh, good answer.
Bills! Derek, y'all ain't got no strikes. Y'all just know everything. So let's go. Talk to 100 million. Name something you got more of than Steve Harvey.
Wait.
This is my man right here. This is my man right here.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Wait.
It's all right. It's all right.
Lance, 100 million. Name something you have more of than Steve Harvey.
I would have to say free time.
Free time.
Better believe that. Free time. Name something you have more of than Steve Harvey.
Say ex-wives.
Yeah. Ex-wives. All right, family, we asked 100 men. I'll be glad when this is over. Name something you have more of than Steve Harvey.
Well, Steve, we thought about it, and we're gonna go with nothing.
Nothing.
We don't have anything more than Steve Harvey.
Nothing.
Nothing. Number 6. Number 4. All right, let's go. Point values are double. We got the top 8 answers on the board. If Steve Harvey offered you a ride, what kind of car do you think he'd pick you up in?
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce.
A Bentley.
A Bentley. A Bentley. Tyler.
A Mercedes.
A Mercedes.
We're gonna play Steve.
We're gonna play. Anthony, Steve Harvey offered you a ride. What kind of car do you think he'd pick you up in?
Cadillac truck.
Cadillac truck. Steve Harvey offered you a ride. What kind of car do you think he'd pick you up in?
I'm gonna say that fabulous Tesla.
That fabulous Tesla. Kennedy, if Steve Harvey offered you a ride, what kind of car you think he'd pick you up in?
I'm gonna have to say a Porsche.
A Porsche. Kayla, we got 2 strikes. You got to be careful. The Lowe family can steal.
A Maserati.
Good answer.
A Maserati. If Steve Harvey offered you a ride, what kind of car do you think he'd pick you up in?
Thank you for picking me up in your limousine.
In my limousine. Number 8. That's funny. Number 7.
Mustang.
Number 5.
Corvette.
4.
BMW.
I gotta start coming to rehearsal. Top 7 answers on the board, folks. Name something Steve Harvey counts so he can get to sleep.
Money. Money. Yes, sir.
Money.
We're gonna play, Steve.
They're gonna play. It's 7 answers up there. It's gonna be rough. Miss Wanda, name something Steve Harvey counts so he can get to sleep.
Your jobs.
I count them jobs. Norman J., name something Steve Harvey counts so he can get to sleep.
His kids.
Kids all over the damn place. He just counting kids. Kids! Jessica, 2 strikes. Be careful, Lay family can steal. And I'm gonna ask Mr. High. You can believe that. Oh, I know we supposed to ask the first person, but I'm going to Mr. High for all my answers. Name something Steve Harvey counts so he can get to sleep.
I'm gonna say your cars.
Good answer.
Your cars.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Counts cars. Okay, now, I'm supposed to ask you, Kim, but Mr. High, I'm not even gonna mess around. You got the answer for your team? Name something Steve Harvey counts so he can get to sleep.
Suit.
What do you mean? Suit.
Suits! And then they all did like this. I went, Suits! That was a good answer. Number 7. Number 6. Number 5. Number 5. 4. Number 3. Yeah, no, that's real. No, I ain't even mad at that. That's damn good right there, because I'm scared to flip over number 2. Number 2. keep this one. This is pretty good right here. Y'all got me on this one right here. Top 7 answers on the board. If they replaced the Statue of Liberty with a statue of Steve Harvey, name something he might be holding in his hand.
A microphone.
Microphone.
Steve, we're gonna play.
Okay, we gonna play. Come on. All right, Gray, let's go, man. If they replace the Statue of Liberty with the statue of Steve Harvey, name something I might be holding in my hand.
Steve, I'm gonna go ahead and say a book. A book.
Good answer.
A book. All right, let's go. If they replace the Statue of Liberty with the statue of Steve Harvey, name something he might be holding in his hand.
I'm gonna say a tie, Steve.
A tie. A tie. All right, here we go. If they replace the Statue of Liberty with a statue of Steve Harvey, name something he might be holding.
I'm gonna go with the script.
A what?
Script. Like a movie script, TV script, script.
A script. All right, Chris, come on, man. We got 2 strikes now. We got to be careful. The Hallis family can steal. They replaced the Statue of Liberty with a statue of Steve Harvey. Name something he might be holding in his hand.
This might be a stretch, Steve. But I'm gonna go with comb for your mustache. And keep your mustache. Your mustache is always on point. Your mustache is on point. Come on now. Come on now.
A comb. If they replace the Statue of Liberty with a statue of Steve Harvey, name something he might be holding in his hand.
What you got in your hand right now, Steve? A card. The Family Feud card.
A card. Oh, Miss Columbia, oh my God, that's so funny. Oh, God. Good one, guys. Good one. Number 7. Big fat human. Yeah. 6. I don't really drink. Number 4. A burrito. Number 3. Point values are double, fellas. We got the top 7 answers on the board. Besides Steve Harvey himself, name an actor you'd like to see play Steve Harvey in the Steve Harvey movie.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
We're gonna play it, Steve.
Yes, it's gonna be interesting. All right, Brianna, besides Steve Harvey himself, name an actor you'd like to see play Steve Harvey in the Steve Harvey movie.
Donald Trump? Right?
Did you understand the question?
Oh.
Besides Steve Harvey himself, name an actor.
Oh, shoot.
Now, my career's down to where any 70-year-old white dude can be me. Donald Trump!
Going.
Besides Steve Harvey himself, name an actor you'd like to see play Steve Harvey in the Steve Harvey movie.
Only the best voice. Morgan Freeman.
All right.
Why? I felt real cute with Denzel and Will. It was actually like an upgrade for me. Morgan Freeman. Come on, Joe, we got 2 strikes now. You gotta be careful. The Carroll family can steal. Besides Steve Harvey himself, name an actor you'd like to see play Steve Harvey in the Steve Harvey movie.
Well, Steve, I can see a lot of resemblance between you and The Rock. Gotta say The Rock, man. Pumping you up, baby.
Yeah.
Pumping you up. Yes, sir,
Yeah.
baby.
Good answer.
That's a good answer. It ain't gonna be up
It's
there.
a great answer.
But I sure like the way you're thinking, boy. Come on, please, Heavenly Father, if you would, somehow, make me the rock. Well, this ought to be interesting. Besides Steve Harvey himself, name an actor you'd like to see play Steve Harvey in the Steve Harvey movie.
I would love to see Cedric the Entertainer play you.
Good answer.
That's my boy. We're not even close. That's my best friend in this business.
That's the best person that would know you.
No, he's not. My main man, Cedric the Entertainer. Number 7. I just saw Jamie. 6. He just being that cussing, my man. Number 4. Number 2. One. Name a reason it would be great to have Steve Harvey as your father.
He's rich.
Yes, yes. Girl, you better jump on your buzzer. He rich.
We're gonna play Steve.
That girl said, boom, I was yours. Okay, all right. Come on. Name a reason it would be great to have Steve Harvey as your father.
I'll say famous celebrity.
Good answer.
Famous. Miss Robert, name a reason it'd be great to have Steve Harvey as your father.
He's funny.
Funny. Hey, Mike, give me a reason it'd be great to have Steve Harvey as your father.
His influence, Steve.
What do you mean by that?
Who he knows, who he's connect you with.
Influence, connections. Brittany, give me a reason it'd be great to have Steve Harvey as your father.
He's handsome.
Good answer. Woo! Good answer.
Yeah, damn shame that ain't gonna be up there. He handsome. It ain't gonna be up there. No. I'm good. Don't, you ain't gotta feel bad for me. I'm comfortable with it. I've known this for years. You know, my mama told me when I was 9, she told me. She said, listen, baby, we don't have attractive men in our family. You're not gonna be cute. Just learn how to treat women with respect.
True.
If you could take care of a woman and a family like your daddy do, you'll be able to get you a wife and have a nice family.
True.
But you're not gonna get one because you're cute. No, that's true. I'm okay with that. Y'all ain't gotta feel bad. Most men in here not cute. Really. We'll be on commercial break, I'll show you. All right, Dollar, we got 2 strikes. You got to be careful. Harris family can steal. Give me a reason it would be great to have Steve Harvey as your father.
He knows how to have a fun time.
You better say something. And we will be having fun. Boy, he knows how to have a good time, fun. Name a reason it would be great to have Steve Harvey as your father.
He's generous.
He's generous. Number 6. Number 5. Number 4. Point values are double. Top 6 answers on the board, ladies. Name the hairiest part of Steve Harvey's body.
His mustache.
His mustache.
Do it to me. We gonna play, Steve.
Okay. All right, Demetrius, let's go. Name the hairiest part of Steve Harvey's body.
His back.
His back.
Get in.
My back. Hey, Natalie, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. Is Demetrius your son?
Yes, he is.
So that's how it happened. Oh, because this the other semi-calm one in the family. Semi. She has moments now where she's affected by her. Because she is the ringleader. And she's second in command. Aunt Gary just over here. Miss Natalie, name the hairiest part of Steve Harvey's body.
I'm gonna say your chest.
Chest. Vanessa, name the hairiest part of Steve Harvey's body.
Your legs, Steve.
Your legs, yeah. Gary, how you doing today,
I'm doing
man?
good today. How about yourself, Steve?
Good. You hanging in there,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you being the calming force here.
Somebody got to be rock. Gotta
Somebody
be rock.
got you it.
That's it.
You it. Well,
That's
let's
it.
go. Name the hairiest part of Steve Harvey's body.
Gonna go with underarms.
One answer left. It's gonna be hard to pull this one out. Devon, name the hairiest part of Steve. I'm so scared. Name the hairiest part of Steve Harvey's body.
Butt. Woo!
For the money.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this bag.
What? Top 8 answers on the board. Here we go. Steve Harvey, you know, when they start like that, I just go. Steve Harvey is coming to your dinner party. What might you ask him to bring?
Cognac.
Cognac. Cognac. Pass the play.
We're gonna play, Steve.
Play, Steve. All right. Derek, Steve Harvey coming to your dinner party. What might you ask me to bring?
Well, since it being you, Steve Harvey, I know you're gonna bring good desserts.
Good desserts. But the whole damn dinner, though? Deja, Steve Harvey's coming to your dinner party. What you want me to bring?
I want you to bring some good cigars.
Yeah. I'm bringing all the cigar. All right, Cameron, let's go, man. Steve Harvey coming to your dinner party. What might you ask him to bring?
I'm gonna say the jokes.
The jokes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, Devon, Steve Harvey coming to your dinner party. What might you ask him to bring?
One of his nice cars.
One of them nice cars. All right. LeBoy, we got 2 strikes. You got to be careful. John, family can steal.
I would ask you to bring some of your friends.
Good answer, Mama.
Bring friends. Steve Harvey's coming to your dinner party. What might you ask him to bring?
You're gonna bring some celebrities.
Bring some celebrities. Some celebrities. Number 8. 7. I ain't got to come to your stank house. How about that? 6. Number 4.
Family.
3.
Money.
Point value is double. Top 8 answers on the board. We asked 100 women, name something you'd love just once to see Steve Harvey wearing.
A wig.
A wig. With a ponytail.
Board shorts.
Board shorts.
Swim trunks.
Board shorts. Pass or play?
We're gonna play.
Andy, talk to 100 women. Name something you'd love just once to see Steve Harvey wearing.
I'm gonna say a thong, Steve.
Good answer. Good answer.
A thong. Josh, talk to 100 women. Name something you'd love just once to see Steve Harvey wearing.
Nothing at all. It's not me, it's 100 women. It's not me.
Nothing at all. How the hell don't nobody want to see me naked? You know how damn demoralizing this question is right now? Go ahead, Alex. Just go on and kill me. 2 strikes. Nothing else to live for. Cunningham could steal. Go ahead, Alex. It don't matter. We talked to 100 women. Name something you'd love just once to see Steve Harvey wearing.
An earring.
An earring. Well, we asked 100 women, name something you'd love just once to see Steve Harvey wearing.
In a Speedo.
In a Speedo. I tell you what. Careful what you ask for. Speedo. Number 8. 7. Plenty of them. 5. That will never happen. The key to wearing skinny jeans is you should be skinny. Number 4. I'm scared of this one. Number 1. Top 5 answers on the board. When Little Red Riding Hood auditioned for Family Feud, she was surprised at the size of Steve Harvey's what?
Lips.
Hey, man, I didn't point to you yet. You know, this is such a big hair to just say lips. You know, but at least just let me point to you at least.
Yes, sir.
Just, our lips, just can't wait to get it out, huh, Chuck? I'll be damned. I ain't even point at you. I hope to God it ain't up there. I know they big, but please, God, Don't let it be up there. Lips. Rachel?
Buttocks.
Huh?
Buttocks.
Buttocks.
Yes.
All right, little girl. Buttocks. Pass the play. I just want to say I'm doing this entire question under protest. Seen it? Little Red Riding Hood auditioned for Family Feud. She was surprised at the size of Steve Harvey's what?
Personality, Steve.
Personality. Julia, we got one strike. Little Red Riding Hood auditioned for Family Feud. She was surprised at the size of Steve Harvey's what?
Mustache.
His mustache. Well, if that ain't number one, I'm in trouble. I'm so scared of this damn question right now. I'm feeling worse and worse about myself. You know when you start having low self-esteem? It's starting to happen to me right now. Little Red Riding Hood auditioned for Family Feud. She was surprised at the size of Steve Harvey's what, John?
Nose, Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, John, you looking at your kids' nose? You looking at the kids? You look at your kids' nose. You ain't got the nose, Steve. What about your damn kids? Look at Julian's nose. That shovel-looking thing spread all out. I ain't gonna be the only one just up in here firing off on Steve. His damn nose. Come on, man, let's get this over with. Little Red Riding Hood auditioned for Family Feud. She was surprised at the size of Steve Harvey's what?
Hands. Yeah. I got smaller hands.
Hold your hand up. Big hands, 13 shoes. You do the math. Hands. Chuck, I don't know what you can say. You can't do nothing but hurt me from this point on, so just go ahead. Little Red Riding Hood auditioned for Family Feud. She was surprised at the size of Steve Harvey's what?
Of course, shoes.
Yes.
His shoes. His shoes. Come on, Cena. Cena, you can clear the board with the number one answer. I already know what it is. Little Red Riding Hood auditioned for Family Feud. She's surprised at the size of Steve Harvey's what?
So you're tall. Well, you're taller than me.
Okay. He's tall. When Little Red Riding Hood auditioned for Family Feud, she was surprised at the size of Steve Harvey's what?
Head.
Number one, his big ass head. Top 7 answers on the board. I gotta start coming to rehearsal. You just opened a store called Steve Harvey's or Us. What does it sell?
Mustache is.
Mustaches.
Joke book.
Joke books.
We're gonna play, Steve.
All right. All right, Doug. You just opened a store called Steve Harvey's Us. What does it sell?
Looking at that suit, it's got to be suits, Steve.
We sell suits. All right, Richie, we opened up a store called Steve Harvey's Us. What's it sell?
Oh, I think it's gonna sell some replica sex toys. For the man. Not everybody's got a Steve, Steve.
Not everybody's got a Steve. I'm selling sex toys for men. Just opened a store called Steve Harvey's Us. What's it sell?
I'm gonna go with DVDs from your shows.
DVDs from the shows. Ronnie, they just opened up a store called Steve Harvey's Us. What does it sell?
It sells life experience books.
Yeah, it does. Life experience books. Yeah, Scott, only one strike. You just opened a store called Steve Harvey's Us. What's it sell?
The Family Feud home game, Steve.
The Family Feud home game. Doug, 2 strikes. Got to be careful. See the family can steal. Just opened up a store called Steve Harvey's Us. What's it sell?
Bald caps. Just saying, Steve. Last time I checked. Bald caps.
Bald caps. Wow. I'm selling ball caps. They just opened up a store called Steve Harvey's Us. What does it sell?
What do we got?
Mask. Steve Harvey mask.
Steve Harvey mask.
Steve Harvey mask. Number 7. 6. Point values are double. Top 6 answers on the board. If Steve Harvey were working as a stripper, name a prop he might use in his act.
A pole.
A pole.
A wig.
A wig. A wig. Pass the play.
You want to play?
Let's play. Let's play. Chris, if Steve Harvey's working as a stripper, name a prop he might use in his act.
His mustache.
Good answer.
His mustache. Mark, Steve Harvey working as a stripper, give me a prop he might use in his act.
A thong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Please understand, I got something for you, too. Yeah. Come on, boy. Put that thong on, Steve. Let him have it. Steve Harvey working as a stripper. Name a prop he might use in his act.
You know, like dress up motorcycle thing or something you're gonna shed off.
Motorcycle thing to shed off like a bra. All right, Patrick, we got 2 strikes now. We got to be careful, buddy. Klein family can steal.
Tassels, Steve. Like nipple tassels.
Nipple tassels. If Steve Harvey were working as a stripper, name a prop he might use in his act.
Your snazzy suit.
One of them suits. Number 2. Number 1. Here we go. Top 8 answers on the board. So here we go. Name a question you think women ask Steve Harvey all the time.
How big are your lips?
Huh?
How big are your lips?
Good answer.
You blind? Big as your damn lips.
How tall are you?
How tall are you? Mark Anthony.
Where you from?
Where you from? Joe.
How much money you got?
How much money? Nicole.
Are you still married?
Are you still married? Damn. Pass the play.
We're gonna
We're gonna play. Damn, what I do make you ask me that? I'm still
love your
good.
wife.
I know, but just cause I had 2 divorces, damn.
It was just the answer.
Don't mean I'm doomed. You
I
know,
love Marjorie.
I know you do, baby. Just damn, just help me. Just help me hang on to this one. I can't get another divorce. Lord already told me, you get another divorce, you going to hell. Freddie, name a question you think women ask Steve Harvey all the time.
So, Steve, you know, you dress real nice, man. So they probably want to know who's styling you, man.
Who styles you? Q, name a question you think women ask Steve Harvey all the time.
What do you drive?
What do you drive? Shannon? Well, you already want to know how big my damn lips is, so what else do you think women ask Steve Harvey all the time?
How'd you get started in the business?
How'd you get started? All right, Mark Anthony, we got 2 strikes. You got to be careful. My Kozak family can steal. Name a question you think women ask Steve Harvey all the time.
How big is your third leg?
Jesus. How big is your third leg?
Picture.
Name a question you think women ask Steve Harvey all the time.
Steve, can I take a photograph with you?
Yes.
Can I take a photograph? Number 8. Number 7. 5, that's true. Yeah, I think it's old. 4. How old? 60. 3. Oh, no, bicycle shorts. Number 2. All right, here we go. We got the top 6 answers on the board. We asked 100 men. Name something you need to do if you're going as Steve Harvey for Halloween.
A mustache?
Get yourself a mustache.
Get yourself a bald head.
Get yourself a bald head. They're gonna play. No, we asked 100 men. I'm gonna just say that once. Okay, go ahead. Name something you need to do if you're going as Steve Harvey for Halloween.
You got to get a fine suit.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Suit. Alex, something you need to do if you're going as Steve Harvey to Halloween.
You need a big old set of pearly whites.
Well, let me tell y'all something. This Halloween don't go showing up with just some big giant ass set of teeth. Talking about, guess who I am? Don't do that. Don't do that this year. Do not do that this year. Big set of pearly white. Chris, name something you need to do if you're going as Steve Harvey for Halloween.
I'm gonna need a lot of cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never have money. Cash! Hey, Dennis, you're going out at Halloween as Steve Harvey. What do you need?
Gotta be funny.
You gonna have to be funny. Anna, you can clear the board. One answer left. Name something you need to do if you're going as Steve Harvey for Halloween.
You're standing right in front of me. I should know this. Oh.
All right, one answer left, but we got 2 strikes. You gotta be careful. The Melton family can steal.
You got to have the right set of lips. I'm dying.
What made you give that answer right there? What was the driving
You see
force
how skinny these lips are over here?
Yep. I'm a grown man now, though, Gwen. Yeah, I know what to do with these lips now. I have you grabbing for stuff that ain't there. Some lips. We asked 100 men, name something you need to do if you're going as Steve Harvey for Halloween.
I'm kind of feeling like you might want to have a pretty woman on your arm when you come to the...
Pretty woman. Number 4. Top 6 answers on the board. Name something that if Steve Harvey wanted to give you, you would gladly accept.
Money.
Money. Pass and play.
We're gonna play, Steve.
Yeah, what do you do, sir?
I'm an IT manager for a financial bank in the Twin Cities. And my claim to fame was when I was 5, 6, and 7, I was the James Brown impersonator.
So,
I still got a couple of moves. No, I still got a couple of moves.
You still got a couple moves?
Still got a couple of moves.
Mike, you still got it, boy. Mike, how old are you now?
I am 53 years old.
That's pretty good right there. I like you wore them patent leather shoes. Put a little more something on it right there. I like that. That's good.
Thank you.
Well, let's go, man. Name something that if Steve Harvey wanted to give you, you would gladly accept.
I want one of these sharp suits.
One of them suits. Deanna?
Deanna.
All right, let's go, darling. Name something that if Steve Harvey wanted to give you, you'd gladly accept.
His cars, Steve.
His cars. Aaron, name something that if Steve Harvey wanted to give you, you would gladly accept.
A job, Steve.
A job. All right, we got to be careful. Warren, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, sir.
Good, good. We got 2 strikes. The buried family can steal. Name something if Steve Harvey wanted to give you, you would gladly accept.
A house.
A house. Diane, 2 strikes. Be careful. If Steve Harvey wanted to give you something, what would you gladly accept?
Jewelry.
Jewelry. Name something that if Steve Harvey wanted to give you, you would gladly accept.
Steve, how about that nice lip curtain you call a mustache?
Yes, good answer.
I can't get this to nobody. I've been without a mustache one time in my life. It's a different look, folks. Because the distance from the tip of my nose to the top of my lip, I found out is actually 4 feet. It looked like a sheet of plywood. If I take this mustache off, this is a sheet of plywood. Mustache! Number 6. Number 5. I have you balling, I'm trying to tell you. Number 2. This ain't nothing but a situation. Watch yourself. Damn, a tongue kiss. Top 8 answers on the board. Here we go, ladies. Name something a Steve Harvey doll might have more of than a Barbie doll.
Mustache.
Got more mustache.
More hair.
More hair.
Run and play.
All right. Jen, name something a Steve Harvey doll might have more of than a Barbie doll.
I'm gonna say some nice suits.
Suits. Hey, Kim, name something a Steve Harvey doll might have more of than a Barbie doll.
Whiter teeth.
Whiter teeth. Yeah. She said teeth. She said teeth. You ain't have to throw lips in there. She said teeth. I know I got more lips than Barbie got. Anthony, name something a Steve Harvey doll might have more of than a Barbie doll other than them big-ass lips of his.
Steve, I'm gonna go with color.
Hell yeah. More color. Bam. Keith, Name something a Steve Harvey doll might have more of than a Barbie doll.
I think money, Steve.
Got more money. Let me tell you what. I trade my money in for the money Barbie got. That little heifer rich. That little heifer been making money since the 50s. Money! All right, Carrie, name something a Steve Harvey doll might have more of than a Barbie doll.
Cars, Steve.
Yeah.
Cars.
Cars. Yeah. That's true, though. That's very true. All right, we gotta be careful now, Jen. We got 2 strikes, darling. Murphy family can steal.
I'm gonna say personality.
You doggone right. Personality. Kim, let's be careful now. We got 2 strikes. Murphy family can steal. Give me something a Steve Harvey doll might have more of than a Barbie doll.
I think you have more muscles than.
More muscle. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? You see it? You see it? You see it, huh? Let them have it. Woo-hoo! Muscles. All right, Anthony, we got 2 strikes. Let's be careful, buddy. Murphy family can steal.
I'm gonna say jewelry, Steve.
More jewelry. Jewelry. Name something a Steve Harvey doll might have more of than a Barbie doll.
Well, Steve, we're gonna go with jobs.
You better believe I sure do. That's a good answer. I got more jobs. Number 8. Number 5. I'm gonna explain something to you. Stop looking at this as a belly. I want you to look at this differently. This ain't a belly. That's income. Top 8 answers on the board. What do you think Steve Harvey's wife would say is the best thing about him?
His bald head.
I don't know her. I do not. Bald head.
I'm gonna say your mustache.
Mustache.
We're gonna play.
We're gonna play.
Steve Harvey. Right here, baby. Right here.
Of all of the questions for this side to have.
That's right, Steve. Yeah. Yeah. Ow! Come on, Steve. Ow! Come on, ask me, Steve. Ask me, baby. Ask me. Come on, Steve.
What do you think?
Speak up. Can't hear you, Steve.
I said, what do you think Steve Harvey's wife would say is the best thing about him?
Those lips, Steve. Yeah. Them soup coolers. Come on.
His soup coolers.
Steve. Come over here. The two ladies. Come right here. Stay
You know what? I've never been, like, embarrassed. But, like, right now, I'm actually nervous.
And you should be.
I know I'm
It's all right. It's all right.
All right, Will of Joy.
What's the question again?
I'm gonna read it to you. What do you think Steve Harvey's wife would say is the best thing about him?
I'm gonna say his money.
If you can't be cute, be rich. All right. Hey, y'all ain't got no damn strikes. We'll be over here for a while.
We can go on all night long.
We'll be back next question.
We're going to see you in Baltimore on Sunday.
You ever felt somebody staring at you?
I mean,
they breathing behind me and everything. They just going. Miss Donna.
Yes, sir.
What do you think, Steve Harvey's
I think
wife?
it's those gorgeous dimples, Steve. You know.
Okay, you.
The dimples. The dimples. The dimples. Go ahead, Steve. Call it out, please.
God, come on, God, just help me out. Dimples! What do you think Steve Harvey's wife would say is the best thing about it?
Your personality?
My personality! Up here, these is kids. Down there, that's death row. Bring your ass down here. What do you think Steve Harvey's wife would say is the best thing about him?
The way he dresses.
The way he dresses.
I got a nice,
All right.
quiet.
What do you think Steve Harvey's wife would say is the best
All
thing
them
about him?
jobs you got, baby.
All them jobs.
Ain't gonna happen, Bennett family.
We got 2 strikes the Bennett family can steal. What do you think Steve Harvey's wife would say is the best thing about him?
I know this is a PG show.
Uh-oh. Give it to him. Give it to him.
But I'm gonna say you probably lay that thing down in the bed.
That's not.
It's not up there though, is it?
That ain't gonna
I mean,
be
not yet. Come on, go ahead, look up there and see if it's up there. See if it's up there. See if-
It ain't up there.
Oh, but I know it's true though. It ain't gotta be up there on that board.
Come on, buddy. What do you think Steve Harvey's wife would say is the best thing about him?
I think we're going to go with your eyes, right? Yeah. Your eyes. Be up there. It's up there. It's up there. Be up there.
Eyes.
Be up there.
I'm so glad this over. Number 8.
Dang it.
5. Top 7 answers on the board. A wife might tell her husband, I wish your what was like Steve Harvey's.
Teeth.
Teeth. Brad.
Penis.
back over there, because that ain't up here. Just go on, little Brandy, go on. That ain't no good answer.
All right, honey. It could be.
No, you don't stand up here pregnant and then make a comment like that.
Oh, my God.
Ding-a-ling.
I told you.
You gotta ask if we want pass or play.
Oh, pass or play, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Snatch. Mark.
Yes.
A wife might tell her husband, I wish your what was like Steve Harvey's.
Sense of style.
Sense of style. Hey, Melissa, wife might tell her husband, I wish your what was like Steve Harvey's.
Not to sound like a gold digger, but your bank account?
Yes! Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Hey! Hey, hey, hey!
Good answer, Melissa.
Break! Okay. A wife might tell her husband, I wish your what was like Steve Harvey.
Your humor.
Okay, that's good. Your humor. We have no strikes, Amy. A wife might tell her husband, I wish your what was like Steve Harvey's.
I'm going to say your bald head.
Your bald head. One answer left. You can clear the board, Jennifer. A wife might tell her husband, I wish your what was like Steve Harvey's.
Mustache.
Mustache. All right, here we go. We got top 8 answers on the board. At the Stage Deli, what kind of sandwich should be named the Steve Harvey Special?
Sub.
A sub.
Ham sandwich.
Ham. Ham sandwich.
We're gonna play.
We're gonna play. Miss Helen, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Steve.
You the queen of the family. That's the queen of that family over there. What you do, Miss Helen?
I am a retired quality engineer.
Wow.
And I sew for a hobby. I revamp wedding gowns.
Revamp wedding gowns.
Mm-hmm. Women that are about to get married, they will bring me their wedding dresses, and I turn them into hoochie mama gowns. She ain't lying, Steve. Okay, what? Steve, you're looking at me like, you can't believe this? Okay.
No,
you got some brides that want to get married, okay, but they don't want to lose that sex appeal.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So they bring you the wedding gown.
Yes.
And then you turn it into what?
A hoochie mama gown. I call it hoochie mama because of the fact that they like to show off.
Oh.
They milking cookies. Okay? They want to show a little skin, Steve.
I got 4 daughters. Ain't gonna be no damn skin. Okay, Yakatafa. At the Stage Deli, what kind of sandwich should be named the Steve Harvey Special?
I think it should be the smoked turkey, Steve. All right.
Smoked turkey. Tofia?
That's correct.
At Stage Deli, what kind of sandwich should be named the Steve Harvey special?
I would say meatball.
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 Lisa, what do you do?
I'm a moonshine connoisseur.
You didn't get the memo.
So you a moonshine connoisseur?
Yes, sir.
What, you test moonshine?
I do.
What, people make it in the woods and then bring it by the house?
I can't disclose how I get a hold of it, but I do test it. I would have brought you some, but they said we couldn't bring this.
All right, let's go. What's up, Shine?
What's up?
At the Stage Deli, what kind of sandwich should be named the Steve Harvey special?
The Philly cheese steak.
The Philly cheese, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, all right, Lisa. Philly cheese steak. All right, Brittany, at the Stage Deli, what kind of sandwich should be named the Steve Harvey special?
Steve, I'm going to say a BLT.
All right, good answer.
A BLT. You got 2 strikes now, Miss Helen. Be careful, the Decker family can steal.
Okay.
At the Stage Deli, what kind of sandwich would be named the Steve Harvey special?
Roast beef sandwich.
Roast beef. Key word, beef. You better watch yourself, Miss Helen. Roast beef. All right, Chiquita. 2 strikes. Decker family can steal.
Pastrami, Steve.
Pastrami. Tofia, 2 strikes. Decker family can steal. At Stage Deli, what kind of sandwich should be named the Steve Harvey special?
I'm going to say spicy Italian. Even though you're not Italian, but...
Italian, whatever she said. At the Stage Deli, what kind of sandwich should be named the Steve Harvey special?
Well, how about a chicken sandwich?
Chicken sandwich. Number 7. Number 3. Point value is double. Top 7 answers on the board. Here we go. Fill in the blank. In my next lifetime, I want to be Steve Harvey's what?
Wife.
What the hell you clapping for, Larry? That ain't gonna happen in no damn lifetime. Larry wanna marry me.
I'd like to be your son, Steve.
My son.
We playing, Steve.
All right, here we go. Fill in the blank. In my next lifetime, I want to be Steve Harvey. What?
I want to be your wallet, Steve. I want to be your wallet. I want that money.
I want to be your wallet. James, fill in the blank. In my next lifetime, I want to be Steve Harvey's what?
I want to be Steve's business partner.
His business partner. Ramon?
Yes, sir.
In my next lifetime, I want to be Steve Harvey's what?
I want to be your accountant, Steve.
My accountant. Come on, now y'all need to get this. We got 2 strikes the Wilt family can steal. Candace, fill in the blank. In my next lifetime, I want to be Steve Harvey's what?
I think you show your best friend a good time. So I want to be your best friend.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be.
Be my friend. Mr. Clarence, we got 2 strikes now. This is back on you. This is a tough spot. Wilt family can steal.
Well, Steve, I think I'd like to be your pet. I think you take good care of your dog, your cat, whatever.
Well, we have pets, and they're well taken care of, but not by me. I got 7 jobs, 7 kids, and 4 grandkids. I'm not watching no dog. They got a good life, but be my pet. Bonnie, in my next lifetime, I want to be Steve Harvey's what?
Parent.
Want to be my mom and daddy. Seven. 6.
Mustache.
3.
Give it to us.
All right.
Bring it.
Top 7 answers on the board. We asked 100 married women. Name 1 word you'd use to describe Steve Harvey you wouldn't use to describe your man.
Sexy. He's sexy too, though. He's sexy. He is. But it's for the game. It's for the game.
Sexy.
I'm gonna go with famous, Steve.
Famous. Pass the play.
Wait.
Edmund, talk to 100 married women. Name 1 word you use to describe Steve Harvey you wouldn't use to describe your man.
Handsome. Tall and handsome.
Answer.
You ain't handsome, Steve.
That's not what that means, Edmund.
Oh.
You ain't handsome, Steve. Well, you know, guess what, Edmund?
I ain't neither.
Come on. Pam, I'll talk to 100 married women. Name 1 word you'd use to describe Steve Harvey you wouldn't use to describe your husband.
I would say Steve Harvey is funny.
Funny, yeah. Brian, 100 married women, name 1 word you use to describe Steve Harvey you wouldn't describe your man.
Ball.
Ball. Hey, Jim, talk to 100 married women. Name 1 word you use to describe Steve Harvey you wouldn't use to describe your man.
Well, Steve, this is my backup answer because he took my answer, so.
Okay.
And it kind of like a payback.
Okay.
Oh.
I like that. No, I like that, you know. Oh! We got 2 strikes, Nicole. Green family can steal.
Rich.
Bam! Yeah, yeah. That's that old ass money. Edmund, talk to 100 married women. Name one word you use to describe Steve Harvey you wouldn't use to describe your man.
He can dress. Sharp. He's sharp. Look at it.
He can dress. We asked 100 married women, name one word you use to describe Steve Harvey you wouldn't use to describe your man.
Host.
Host. Number 7. 6. 4. Top 8 answers on the board. If Steve Harvey were the next James Bond, what would he do better than the previous Bonds?
Pick up more women.
Pick up more women. You better know that. That's a damn fact.
His famous line, Bond, James Bond.
Bond. James Bond. Bond. James Bond. Or just put some hood in it. Bond, James Bond. Dabba dabba do that down. James Bond. They're gonna play. Okay, Mimi, if Steve Harvey were the next James Bond, what would he do better than the previous Bonds?
Shoot a gun.
Shoot a gun. Dan, Steve Harvey, the next James Bond, what would he do better than the previous Bonds?
Well, obviously dress.
Dress. Nene, if Steve Harvey were the next James Bond, what would he do better than the previous Bonds?
How about drive a fast car?
Drive a fast car. Big Mike, we got 2 strikes. We got to be careful. Love, family can steal. Steve Harvey were the next James Bond. What would he do better than the previous Bond?
His acting.
His acting. All right, if Steve Harvey were the next Bond, what would he do better than the previous Bonds?
Steve, he would be funnier.
Yes. Funnier. All right, this question is obviously very embarrassing for me because obviously you don't think I'd do a damn thing better than him. Number 8. Be out of here. Wouldn't be no shooting in here. Number 7. 6. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 4. Hard. Ooh, that's too much tongue. Hey. Number 3. Top 7 answers on the board. Here we go, ladies. Fill in the blank. Steve Harvey is one of the blankest guys around.
Tallest.
Tallest.
Best looking.
Yeah, I wish that was number one, but let's just pray that it's on the board. Just say it one more time.
Best looking.
Yeah, because it ain't going to be up there. But... No, I'm a lot of things. I ain't the best damn looking dude in the world. Best looking, please, Jesus.
God, I wanted that to be up there. Please, God, if you don't do nothing else, just let me be good looking before I die this week.
All right. Mary?
Best dressed man.
Best dressed. Charles?
Best businessman.
Best businessman. Okay, Karen.
The funniest! Flip it.
If that ain't up there.
Flip it.
Funniest.
Flip it.
Let's go, yeah. Well, you find out real quick what you ain't. D?
Yes, sir.
Steve Harvey's one of the blankest guys around.
Wealthiest.
I wish. Wealthiest, yeah. Miss K, Steve
Yes, sir.
Harvey's one of the blankest guys around.
Baldest.
I'm sorry.
Well, Miss K, that one thing about it, you can't have less hair. I done shaved it all off. Baldest. Phyllis,
yes.
Steve Harvey's one of the blankest guys around.
Oh, I'm going to say you're the smartest guy around. Did you already say that? Oh.
Didn't you say you're a teacher? You can't ask none of my teachers that. He's the smartest guy around.
Yes.
You know what? I know it's just 100 people.
Come on.
They sure don't think much of me right now. You ain't smart, you ain't good looking, you ain't got no damn money, you faking us, you broke, you think you can't dress.
No.
2 strikes, just go on and stab me. The Mink family can steal. Steve Harvey's one of the blankest guys around.
Host. One of the best hosts.
Biggest host. Hey, folks, just come on and put me out my misery. Fill in the blank. Steve Harvey's one of the blankest, and that's really it. I'm nothing. One of the blankest guys around.
Nicest.
I am a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Scared to flip over number 7. This is when the numbers are low. Number 7. Five. Goofy. Number 4. I hate this one. Number 2. who said I'm the weirdest and the goofiest? No, I'm not gonna do that. Top 7 answers on the board, ladies, here we go. Name a reason a woman might say, my date last night reminded me of Steve Harvey.
He was a sharp dresser.
Yeah, he was. Sharp dresser.
He was funny.
Yeah, he was. He was funny.
We're gonna play, Steve.
We're gonna play. Fun guy. Now listen to it carefully. Name a reason a woman might say, my date last night reminded me of Steve Harvey.
He was a handsome man.
I like the answer a lot. Yes. It's not really what I'm known for. No, my mom told me. My mom told me a long time ago. Listen, we don't have good-looking men in this family. So dress nice. Give women something to look at other than you. That's a true statement. I give you that. That's a true statement. And I got to tell you, it served me well. That's it. Let's go. He's a handsome guy. Jennifer?
Yes, sir?
Name a reason a woman might say, my date last night reminded me of Steve Harvey.
Steve, you and he have the exact same mustache.
He got a mustache.
Right?
Kevin? Name a reason a woman might say, my date last night reminded me of Steve Harvey.
Respectful.
That ought to be up there. Oh, it ain't, but it ought to be up there. He's respectful.
That's right. Good answer.
I know. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Randy?
Well,
I know.
I know.
I know you know. I know.
And I want you to do it the way you normally do it, because
Okay.
you do better when you work through it.
Thank you.
So we have 2 strikes. The Satterwhite family can eventually steal.
I know.
Randy, name a reason a woman might say, my date last night reminded me of Steve Harvey.
The smoking cigars.
Cigars! Name a reason a woman might say, my date last night reminded me of Steve Harvey.
Money smile.
Steve, we're gonna say smile.
Smile. Number 7.
No.
I like that one right there. Number 6.
Loud and shiny.
I'm the host of the show. What the hell am I supposed to do?